Good morning. Welcome to Left Undone, Incomplete Investigations. I'm Kathryn. Hello, everybody. Wanted to say hello, getting ready to, I'm going to have to decorate my house. I already got a little bit started, so we're going to have to get the holidays rolling here, even though I hopefully will get to see my kids because I didn't get to see them for Thanksgiving. Hello, everybody. Good to see you. There's Michelle and Eleni and Robbie and everybody. Hi, welcome. Oh, Mackenzie, you've never participated in one of our live chats. Well, welcome. And it's nice to see you here. Hello from Tennessee, Tammy. Yes, I do like you to tell us where you're from, especially if you're new. Tell us where you're from. Say hello. There's people from all over the world that pop in on our live streams on Saturday. So it's really awesome. And I'm glad to see you all. We got a new mod. Eleni has been promoted from subscriber member to mod. So thank you so much, Eleni. Hey, Ron, and Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Where'd it go? There you are. Welcome. Nice to see you. I bet. Are you freezing up there? It was a little cold here this morning. Arizona. Good. Arizona. It was like 41 degrees last night. I was cold. My heat kicked on. And hello, everyone from Chicago, Tiffany, South Carolina. Oh, you like my lamp? Thanks. Oh, it's the lamp from A Christmas Story. I'm getting very nostalgic as I get older. Like that's the, okay, so, I broke my bulb on my Charlie Brown tree last night. So it comes with a red bulb and you obviously see the broken side now. But my Charlie Brown tree, I dropped it when I was moving it because I wanted it in here. And Washington State, there you go, and Idaho. And I dropped my Charlie Brown tree's bulb. So I know I have another red bulb out there with my Christmas stuff. I have to go dig it up. But the lamp is, I got it on Amazon, and I have an affiliate link. If you guys ever want to use, like, just to help support the channel, I did put some links to that stuff in my affiliate link because it doesn't cost you anything. And if you're going to buy one anyways, yeah, might as well go through my link. Michelle should have the link for the affiliate, and it also will be in the description below. Yeah, it's super cool. That's a great movie. If you've never seen A Christmas Story, it is a great movie. And if you don't remember, it's the one where the little kid puts his tongue on the light pole and gets frozen to the light pole. But it's such a good, and they have the leg lamp. It's an iconic leg lamp from that movie. And your son has a Charlie Brown tree. That's so cool. Yeah, got them both on Amazon. Both on Amazon. You can use my affiliate link to get them. I have them like literally right there. If you click on it, you can get one. So it helps the channel, and you can get your own leg lamp too. So that's super cool. Christmas Vacation is a good one. There are some great Christmas movies that you have to just watch every single year. And Christmas Vacation's one of them. A Christmas Story. I have the music for the Charlie Brown Christmas. I had it on a CD, and I don't have a CD anymore, so I need to download it so I can play it on my devices. And A Wonderful Life is good. That is awesome one. Great. Forever watch that one. Yeah, super cool. Home Alone, another one. And yeah, Michelle just put the link from the Amazon in the chat. If you do want to get one of those and you click on my link, it doesn't cost you any more if you're already going to get one. So then I will get some credit from my Amazon affiliate. I did start doing some affiliates and some sponsors and stuff, not sponsors on YouTube, but I did get a sponsor on the podcast version of my show. And that ad, I'm going to upload one today. And that's an ad for a company called Couch and Cork. And they do virtual wine tasting. So, and I'm not getting anything for saying this, but I do have it on that one. And they do virtual wine tastings, which is super cool right now with our fabulous pandemic. So that would be interesting if you go over to their website. It's couchandcork.com. And I'm just giving them a plug because they were so nice to work with and very, very professional. And I follow her on Instagram now. And it's a great idea. And if you like wine and you want to do like with your family only, like a virtual wine tasting, they do classes, they teach you, they don't have like wine snobbery. It's super cool. Anyways, that's my plug for them. But I did they did pay me to do one ad on my the podcast platform. So you're cold, Tammy, missing my Florida heat, but it's cold for a true Floridian. Yeah, I know. I was talking to Michelle yesterday and she's like, what do you mean cold? Yeah, happy hour, right? We could do like a live Zoom virtual wine tasting, and then have all of us that are like members do. That would be super, super awesome. Cool. That would be awesome. So I'm going to put up my 6 cents. I only have one 6 cents member, Carrie Burke, and she's been super duper duper helpful. So she is helping me with the Dior Coons case quite a bit. And she gets, being at that level, she gets a Zoom call once a month. And then I have my second level, which is Dawn Marie, Good Grandma, Michelle R., and Rita. And you guys all get a Zoom call too. So we need to figure out when you're available for a Zoom call. I'm thinking Sundays work really good for me, Sunday afternoons. So I'm probably going to schedule one. So hopefully you all can make to the Zoom call. And Carrie would be in that one too, because she gets access to both. And let's see. Let me go back to your comments because I flipped away. And what do we got? Did you guys see okay, so Echo Lloyd is missing from Missouri. She's been missing since Mother's Day. The story's kind of wacky. And I put up a second video because I've been not snooping. I mean, I belong to the groups and stuff, but like on Web Sleuths and on Reddit and on Facebook. And I've been kind of snooping, reading some of the info. And yesterday there was kind of a big debacle because the family kind of got upset. But, some of those Facebook groups are not good for families to be in. They really aren't, because they do a lot of speculation. So what we can do, yes. What can we do to help find Echo? So what I've done is obviously made a video, but I've also asked people to reach out to bigger creators. I know Kendall Ray would be awesome. I personally filled out her Google case suggestion form for Echo's case, and I'm hoping she'll do it. She has 2 million subscribers, you guys, so that would be a big help to Echo. And her poor daughter, Kelsey Smith, she just breaks my heart. Like, just breaks my heart when I see her bawling and crying over her mom, because can you imagine? Like, I relate, because that would be like my daughter. I mean, if I went missing, and it's just horrible. She's a new grandma. Thank you, Ron. You were able to watch it? Thank you. Yeah. So it was just a little bit more in depth, and there's some stuff. That neighbor, I'm super suspicious of the neighbor. And so are they. And apparently, from what I'm getting the gist of, is that she was actually dating this alleged neighbor, and his name allegedly is Josh Smith. And if you watch part 2, you'll see, because there's some weird stuff that went on and things he said to people afterwards. So I'm just surprised. Thank you, Tiffany. I'm glad you watched it. I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much. Let's see. Sensible crime. I wonder if Echo Lloyd's disappearance has something to do with meth. Not implying she did anything wrong. Wonder if someone who hurt her was involved in drugs. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I heard that it's kind of a big area for meth, but I just heard that through the grapevine. It's all hearsay. I don't know. And thank you, Lisa. I'm not sure. The other thing we can do is try to, why wait? Okay, wait, here is this question. Why wait 5 days after Mother's Day to check on her? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if my mom didn't answer for that many days, I probably would have been over there faster, but maybe they don't talk every day. Although she did say at one point, Kelsey's interview, she did say that they do talk every day. A smaller channel is going to cover Echo case this weekend. She agreed to cover it. Good. I invited Kelsey. We've messaged back and forth. She said she would come on my live stream. I invited her to come today. And I said, okay, I know we could do a special live stream. We could do whatever works for you. I know you're busy, but I know she's being flooded now with channels. and YouTubers. And I look in the chat and everybody's suggesting, some of the bigger channels to her. So maybe they're reaching out. So she hasn't gotten back to me. So clearly she's not coming on today's live stream, but it's, the biggest point is to get her story out there so somebody can find Echo. I'm a little concerned. I feel like they believe she's dead. Hopefully not, but I'm a little concerned that that's the direction this is going in. It's been too long and nothing. And the weird stuff about, we were talking about this last night, Michelle and I, he said with that alleged neighbor, Josh Smith, who apparently doesn't live there anymore. He must have moved because his grandfather died and it was grandfather's house and he moved or something like that. Good. Anyways, he said, that Echo's kind of crazy sometimes when she drinks, but like I said in my video, dude, you may be projecting. Who knows? Why did he have to GPS her in the woods that one time? And like Michelle pointed out to me, how would he be able to GPS her unless he had location on her phone? Why would a neighbor / maybe boyfriend have her location? Like my kids, when when I did my road trip down from Oregon, they're like, I wanted to, they're like, Mom, allow me to know your location. So I had to actually go in my phone and approve it. So somehow either got in her phone and approved it, or she let him know her location, which is weird because by that day that she had to climb out her window and run to her daughter's house. Yeah, I mean, but you have to give it permission, right? Tiffany? Yes, absolutely. Me too. I am all about that neighbor. And I don't understand what's taking so long. Did the Echo have a history of mental health issues? I'm wondering why law enforcement thinks she left on her own accord, but why are they not concerned considering how long she's been gone? And I know it came up in one of the interviews. I believe I listened to a couple interviews with Kelsey, and I think it was Web Sleuths. Was it Trisha that asked her, does your mom have any, or was it the other guy? Anyways, somebody asked her and she says, well, sometimes like depression, but nothing, like not a serious mental illness is what she made it sound like. So I think it's strange. Yes, you have to approve it because I have an iPhone too. And my kids wanted to follow my location and I had to approve it. Why did the neighbor boyfriend have a key, but not her daughter? Yeah, weird too. And that neighbor boyfriend guy, he could have made another key too. He could add more. Keys are easy to make, you don't need permission. You guys, I am all about, I don't know if it's because I'm in true crime, but I am all about having security system. I have a camera in my backyard. I have a camera on my doorbell. I have on my phone, I can lock my front door from my phone. I have a pad. I have, smart house stuff. And I feel like I was really late getting the doorbell camera, but I finally got it. This thing's weird. And I think it's important, like you can see from your phone when somebody's there. I can see from my Google. I have a Google, one of these Google thing displays. And I can say, okay, Google, show me the front door. And I don't have any affiliate or anything with this stuff, but you can see my front door. So I like that because when I'm in my office in here working, when I'm in my office here working, I can actually look and see who's at the front door. Because, when they drop off packages, they ring the door and the dog barks and everybody wants it and they're already gone. So, and if she had a phone, why was she trying to buy one? Right. So I was thinking about that. Was she maybe whoever was in the car waiting for her? Was she trying to buy a phone that person wouldn't know about? Do you know what I mean? Like, so she could call for help or something. But then why wouldn't she use the Dollar General phone, although they were waiting in the car? She clearly wanted another phone on her for some reason. So why? And she never was able to buy it, I guess, because the check got declined that she was trying to buy it with. Who writes checks anymore? You guys, do you write checks? I don't even think do stores even take checks? They don't here. I don't think they do here. Oh, that's a good one too. Another channel is that chapter. Maybe we could try to reach out to his channel. Well, yeah, that would be a good one. Everybody claims I steal his music, but we just happen to use the same YouTube free music. And I had no idea who he was when I first downloaded that music, and it's my theme song, and I'm not changing it now. Yeah, he is a great storyteller. I didn't know who he was until I kept getting people, you're using Mike from that chapter's music. They were like bashing in my comments. And I was like, who, what? And then I went in there and I was like, oh, here's the same music. And I said it before, YouTube only gives you so much music you're allowed to you're allowed to use without giving them copyright or monetization rights to your channel. So I'm using the free stuff because it only makes this much money as it is. So I'm using the free stuff, and there's only so much, right? Is the phone story verified? Do we know for sure that was her? Well, in the chat, I was reading in that Facebook group, Kelsey and this person were going back and forth, and it sounds like Kelsey said it was her. But again, Gray Hughes called the other store, what is it? Climax Springs store, and they said she was there. And this person says they work at the oh my goodness, things are popping up on my computer. Hi, Sally. So Gray Hughes called the other store the Climax Springs store, and if you watch the video I put up last night, they're about 28 minutes apart from the one in Warsaw to the one in Climax Springs. So legitimate, she could have gone to both. If she was trying to get a phone or something, and she knows that place takes a check, because who takes a check? Maybe she went to both that day, which could be, right? And let's see, they do in West Virginia, but only the older people use checks. Yeah. My mom uses check. She writes me checks, and then I take a picture of them. And then I had a cleaning lady back in Oregon because my kids are pigs. No, I'm sorry. I didn't say that, but I don't want to clean up after adults. So I had a cleaning lady back in Oregon, and she would only take checks. I'm like, you take Venmo, PayPal, what? Nothing. Like, I can't electronically Zelle. I can't send you money. My favorite is Zelle. It goes boom, right in your account. There's no wait time, no nothing. It's right there. So, and then you guys, did anybody try the Instacart? Just FYI, did anybody try to sign up for Instacart through my link so you could get stuff delivered? This pandemic is bad right now. It's getting worse. ICU beds are filling up in California. One of my daughters knows somebody that actually there was no room on the COVID floor, and they went to one of the big main hospitals in Orange County, and having all kinds of complications from COVID. And that's the scary part, because that's when people are really going to die, is when there's not a bed in the ICU for somebody that desperately needs it. There's only so many beds. And so that's why we have to be really, really careful. So I'm not going anywhere again right now. And I hate it because I want to travel, and I'm dying for the vaccine, and I will get the vaccine. I am more afraid of the virus than I am of a new vaccine. So I'm not going to be worried about that. And I did go to a webinar yesterday at work, and it was about pregnancy and this pandemic and how pregnant women are high risk. And there were two doctors that really knew their stuff. They were really well knowledgeable, and they gave a lot of good kudos to the vaccination. They said they researched it pretty in depth, and they believe it is actually a really, it's going to be the vaccines that are out there are going to be good. And they're not, we're not, there's always a risk. Everything you do, you go to have surgery, you go have a breast augmentation, for crying out loud. There's a risk. Like, there's risks with everything we do in healthcare, but you gotta weigh the benefits from the risks. And for me, the benefits of having a vaccine, and even if it's not 100% effective, the benefits outweigh the risks. I want to travel. I want to get my life back. And I'm so bad. I told my friends, like when I went to Greece, some people still say it's a hoax. People are getting infected and dying. Yeah, no, it's not a hoax. Unfortunately, a lot of people feel that it is a hoax, but if you work in a hospital or you work in healthcare and you see the numbers and you know, it's sad. Off duty beauty. I'm a firefighter in Riverside County, and it's unprecedented the amount of non-emergency people we take to the hospital, people that don't need a hospital. That's the problem. Like, don't go to the hospital unless it's an emergency. It's terrible. Why are you flooding the hospital if you're, you know, I tell people this all the time at my day job. They're like, I'm like, have you had to go to the ER recently? Well, yeah, I had this, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's like something stupid. And I'm like, remember, you can call. Most insurance companies have a 24-hour nurse advice line. Call them. They'll triage you over the phone, and they'll tell you what level of care you need. They'll tell you if you need to call 911. They'll tell you if you need to wait till tomorrow. They'll tell you if you need to get in the car and go to the hospital. And it's a great system. You know, I work for a medical insurance company, and I worked on the nurse advice line for a while. And it actually is a really, really good benefit that you have. On the back of your card, there should be a nurse advice line. So thank you. Any new cases? I have right now in my, remember the Google Forms? Michelle, do you have the link for the Google Forms? I have 7 people right now, 7 responses that I need to go through of cases that people have asked me to look at. So just like Kendall Ray has her form, I have my form. And my daughter told me, I didn't even know Kendall Ray had one. I was like, my daughter told me to do that because, you know, people in their 20s are much more internet and worldly as far as like that kind of stuff goes, technology goes. And so I'm looking at your comments. So anyways, I have the form up. Michelle, do you have the link or no? Because if not, I can do it. Let's see, case request form. So for cases, send it. Because I think for you, it was like, the link was long and I have to shorten it. I can shorten it. When you go on here, it says send, and there's a shorten it. So this is the case request form. If you want to submit a case for me to look at, the more complete, the better. The more details you give me, the better. The more information, the better. Thank you. There you go. Thank you, Michelle. You're on it. I'm a slowpoke. The more information, the better, but we want to follow more cases. Thank you, Lisa. Are there any other missing women in Echo's area? That's a good question. Really good question. We need to look into that. Right. If you need 911, that is very true. If you need 911, you'll 100% will not need to question. If you truly need it, you won't be able to breathe, right? And you're having a life-threatening emergency. That's what 911 is, life-threatening emergencies. The ER, taking yourself in, is an emergency. And then the other stuff is, you know, call your doctor, call a nurse advice line, go to urgent care. I mean, there's levels of care for real. Oh, thank you, Robbie. Yes. And this I want my merchandise shelf up. I contacted YouTube yesterday about it. And I said, how come I still can't have my merchandise shelf on my channel? And they're like, oh, you just hit 10,000. It takes a little bit, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, 10,170. So, my t-shirts, the tank top, I know it's winter for you guys are in cold places or whatever, but the tank top, I just got the tank top and it's super comfortable, lightweight. Like, I love the tank top. I got the t-shirt, the tank top, the coffee cups. So all that stuff is on there, and I will, what was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. What was I going to say? Oh, I'll put a discount code for everybody for the holidays on my Teespring. So let me write that down so I remember, because I need a secretary. Okay. They took away my neighbor, but she's very obese. Obese people, unfortunately, obese people do very poorly with COVID. I don't know why. They just don't do well. My sister has a friend that works in the research department at one of the local hospitals. It has to do with COVID. And she said, obesity is one of the worst things for not surviving. Oh, Sally's got her coffee cup. Yes, she sent me a picture. I got to share those pictures, you guys, and Christian too. And yeah, thumbs up. Thanks so much. Shopping time, right, Eleni? Yeah, that makes sense. People who carry weight around their middle and chest sometimes don't fully inflate their lungs. That is true. Michelle loves her coffee cup. And oh yes, yeah, thank you, Michelle, for the donation links to help me support my channel. You guys, I want to keep it going and growing, and sometimes it is a lot of work. So anything you can do, even if it's just clicking on one of the links, like the Amazon link or something like that, or watching the ads when the things are going. I noticed the ads have gotten much better now that I've hit 10,000 people. Much better ads. My daughter, her podcast, I think, went live yesterday on the podcast platform. It's called Speaking Postpartum. She did her first interview with somebody she knows that had a really crazy postpartum experience. And so she's trying to bring awareness to postpartum mental health. And so if you are interested in that topic, you can follow her at Speaking Postpartum on podcasts. And hopefully she'll open a YouTube channel too for it. Let's see. Any Lori and Chad updates? Emily. Well, we got next month, we got the change of venue court coming up. And Sally, the change of venue court coming up. I'm working on and hopefully maybe I'll have it done this weekend. If not, for sure this week, I will have the next video up about Lori and Chad. Someone had requested that I look into what they will expect once they're in prison. And we got some good stuff. One of my subscribers is doing a deep, deep dive on the Idaho prison system, what they can expect. We got the meal, like the menus. We got what they'll be given when they get there, as far as what they're allowed, what they're going to wear, their blankets, stuff like that. So it's good. It's good stuff. It's coming, but it's going to take a minute because they're really, really, really looking into it really well for me. And it's awesome. And I appreciate it. Now, okay, Sally's going back on Weight Watchers, but I also heard low fat is not good fighting virus. Maybe keto is better. You know what? I don't know. I used to be naturally thin, and, having a desk job and being middle-aged does not help. I think, Sally, the biggest thing we have to do is move. We have to hit those 10,000 steps a day. I've tried Weight Watchers. I tried Nutrisystem. I haven't tried that Noom thing. I have that app on my phone now because I just want to lose like 10 pounds and I can't do it. And I've come to the conclusion that it doesn't, I think it's more about, we are hunter-gatherers. Our bodies are made to move. Sedentary life, not moving, can get you diabetes, high blood pressure. If you don't move every day, it's as bad as smoking. So I think I had my neighbor at my other house. She's 93 and thin. And she told me she walks for 15 minutes a day in her house every day. She walks nonstop for 15 minutes total. Walks around her house, walks around her house, walks around her house. I never had a sit-down job, but once I did get a sit-down job, that's when I gained weight. And I think the more I read and the more I look at it and the more I deal with like trying these other things, yeah, you can lose weight by basically cutting your calories. But I think for our health, 10,000 steps a day is what all the research says in order to be healthy and lose weight. 10,000 steps a day is 5 miles. So, yep. Anything you can do, and I'm noticing like I have to push right now. If I don't go for a real walk, I have to push to get 5,000 steps a day. I really do. So, oh, thank you, Mackenzie. Thank you. So Michelle posted the link. I really appreciate that. Hi from Netherlands. Hello. So yeah, we got to move. That's the thing. We got to move. I really, really believe that. My mom is 83 and she's not a healthy person. She doesn't move. I want to put my watch on her to see how many steps she gets. Like she literally complained because when her bathroom wasn't done, because she had to walk an extra 20 steps to go to the other bathroom. Like, and I told her, Mom, because she always complained my dad was a smoker and not healthy. And I mean, she's outlived him by quite a bit, but he died at 76, 10 years ago. So I think and then when I was living in Oregon, I had the excuse. When I lived in California before, I always walked more places. I lived in an area where I could walk to the store, walk to go to the restaurants. My girlfriend and I would walk to go have a glass of wine. We walked. So it's about moving. Reduce, obviously, if you're diabetic or something, you got to reduce your carbs and sugar. When I get my pool, Patty, it'll be gone, she says. Yeah. The guy came, he didn't give me my estimate though. He came to give me I'm like, I didn't got the pool guy yet. I just got the backyard landscape guy to come and told him what I want. Oh, Lenny, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Very much. Thank you. You're always such a great support of my channel. Let's see. Keto isn't great long-term. I walk 10 miles a day. It takes about 3 hours a day. That is a lot of walking. 10 miles is a lot. That's amazing. Are you super fit? I bet you're fit. I bet you're really fit. And there also has been studies that says you don't have to run. Like I always thought, oh God, I got to run. All these people I knew were runner. I hate running. I can't run. I freaking can't run. I am not built to be a runner, but I am built to be a hunter-gatherer person. So I can do that. I can walk. Let's see. I live on Revive smoothie because of paralyzed stomach. Oh, that doesn't sound good. But I walk outside. I can't walk much. I do everything I can. I major seizures and memory loss, but I do take my dogs out. Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, if somebody like you with health like that issues can do it, then what are we waiting for? Right. You know what I mean? So totally. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. How do you overcome being lazy? And it can be such a sloth sometimes. Oh, believe me. I'm like, my couch sounds like the best thing on earth sometimes. And I think, one of the things, gastroparesis. Oh yeah. That's what, we were told that, the one sister, Lori's sister had that. So be careful with that. That sounds terrible. Nurses get bad knees, bad backs, bad hips, bad everything. Every nurse I know is a hot freaking mess. They need new knees. They need, over time. So yeah. Harris. Yeah, right. Lori says everybody should be doing it 3 times a day. Runners get bad knees too, right? Exactly. My mom comes from a family of 6, and her sister got colon cancer and her brother got colon cancer and died. Her brother died at like 60. Her sister died at almost 90, like 88 or 89 of colon cancer, but she never had a colonoscopy. So get your colonoscopy. It's really important, especially if you have a family history. Don't ignore it. But her brothers, all of them had heart disease. Her one brother had a pacemaker. Her other brother had a heart transplant. And, my mom's has her health issues and stuff too. But her one brother, the youngest one, who's 80, he runs marathons and he is healthy. He's thin. My mom says, oh, he's too skinny. He doesn't look healthy, blah, blah, blah. Cause she's got that mindset that you know, if you're skinny, you're not healthy, but he's a runner and he's healthy as a horse. His heart's good. His blood pressure's good. He's out of the 6 kids in the family, you know, the athlete is actually going to be the orphan at some point because I think he's going to live forever. Yes, make sure you have enough iron, blood work. It's hard to breathe when you're anemic. Leafy green vegetables. My sister is a nurse and she had a hernia operation already. I did too. I had inguinal hernia operation. I had a ginormous, because I was like, I ignored it for a long time, but I had a ginormous hernia. You know, pushing those damn gurneys and rushing a heavy person with an epidural to the operating room. You know, I did that stuff for 10 years, holding epiduralized legs in labor. And, you know, it takes its toll on you physically. So that's why I love my job. It is a desk job, so it's probably killing me in the long run for sitting too long. But I did just get a yoga ball so I can move from the chair to the yoga ball back and forth, you know. And I really should get one of those desks that rise. One of my coworkers has one, and those are nice because then you stand up, because they say you're supposed to stand up at least for a full 15 minutes every hour. You should stand up. Yep, I got a mesh hernia repair. Me too. I have that. I have it down on my right side. 3-in-1 surgery, hernia repair, mesh city, bad habs. You know, but I'm sure I hurt myself lifting a patient or something at some point, you know. What else, you guys? The case request, Teespring. Anybody else? Is there any? And then, yeah, the pregnancy can't help. I mean, I'm sure the pregnancy helped. Back is all messed up. Yeah, I have a slip disc in my back. You're an RN aide, and you guys do a lot of physical work, almost more than the nurses do, the aides do. You all make me feel lazy. Sits on my couch. You're hilarious. I'm gonna collab, and I have to email her back right when I get done. I need her right. Zav Girl. I emailed Zav Girl because one of you guys, I think it was in last Saturday's chat, right? Said that she did a really good video on malachite. And so I emailed her and she just got back to me yesterday. She's like, sorry, it took me so long to get back to you. I just have to have a new email, blah, blah, blah. And she said that she will collab. So we'll have to figure it out. I guess we'll do a special live stream collab. She said she'd come to my channel, whatever I want to do. And we're going to go over like the malachite stuff. Now I got to go back and look at it, I'm sure, because it's been a while, but I think that'll be good. I don't know. Do you guys watch Zav Girl? Do you watch her channel? Yeah, Eleni? Cool. Yeah. I mean, she's nice. She's sweet. She's kind. She doesn't seem to, you know, get into all the drama. So that'll be good. That'll be a good collab. I think so too. I need to email her back today. I also need to get my video, I have to get my drop a podcast in, and I'm going to go ahead and do the one I did on the podcast. I did a bunch of the Lori Vallow stuff. I converted them to audio and put them on the podcast, but I also am now doing like bonus series on some of these other cases over there. So I'm going to do the one on Lisa Montgomery, the one that's on death row. That one's being very controversial out there. It's become very political. Good. You guys I'm happy. Thank you. I love her expressions. Zav is fair and sweet. Perfect. Gosh. Good. Good choice then, right? She did do a live with Julie Rowe. That would be interesting. I mean, I don't know if I get me some Julie Rowe, because I don't know if I could be as I'd be like, lady, you're nuts. You know, Julie Rowe, the Miss Abuse is getting divorced, blah, blah, blah. I mean, missed my gym, closed down. So we got a stationary bike and treadmill weights and other things from the gym. That helps a lot. Okay, so I have a Peloton bike, but I gave it to my daughter because I hate the bike. I'm not going to lie. it made me, I just like would do it, but I didn't love it. And I'd find reasons not to do it. So I'm like, what have I always been really good at? When my kids were little, my husband would come home, I would go to the gym, and the only thing I would do was I would go on the treadmill and I would walk 2 miles every day. Like every day after, for just leave the house for 45 minutes, walk on the treadmill and come home. And I was in the best shape ever then. And all I did was walk on the treadmill. So then I thought, I am going to order the Peloton tread. So I got that ordered, and the backlog, because so many people are working out from home now with COVID, was like 3 months. So I ordered it in like June. And then by that time, I decided I was moving to California before it was delivered. So I moved to California. So I called him and I said, can you please deliver it to my California address? It was supposed to be delivered September 25th. I said, I will be in California by mid-October. So like, okay. So they scheduled it for like October 20th or something like that. Didn't show up. It's like, hello. They're like, well, is your address blah, 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 Oregon? I'm like, no, it's supposed to come to California. Oh, yeah. We see that. Okay. Well, we're going to reschedule you for November 12th. November 12th came, November 12th went. And mind you, I financed it. So now I've been paying since July on a treadmill over $100 a month that I don't have. Then I called and I'm like, okay, now I'm pissed. Like I am freaking mad. And they go, oh, we're so sorry. Okay, yeah, here, let me reschedule. Schedule me for November 25th. November 25th came, November 25th went. I still don't have my treadmill. So last Saturday I called and I said, I am so mad now. Like now I'm mad. Where is it? I'm paying for it. And I said, or I want to cancel it. And then the finance company's like, well, you can't really cancel. You have to deal with the company about that. We can't stop, well, so whatever. So they're like, oh, we're so sorry. They put me on hold 1,200 times. We gave you a $125 refund for the inconvenience. I'm like, that's great. Off the cost of my tread by then. And that was Saturday. So then last night, I'm like, where the fuck? I'm sorry. Is my treadmill. Now I'm really mad. And so I emailed them and they're like, oh yeah, thanks. We got the hold of our supplier or whatever warehouse in Portland and they're going to get back to us. I said, Portland? I'm in California. We've been over this. They're like, oh, you're in California? This was this morning. You're in California? Really? What's your address in California? I was like, oh my God, I'm so mad right now. So I went on Twitter yesterday and I said not so nice things about Peloton because I'm over it. Like, how hard can it be? Ship me my damn treadmill. What is the problem? So that was my big thing. And I still don't understand what happened. Let's see. Okay. So I swear if I have my treadmill, I will get my 10,000 steps in. But right now, hello from Colorado. You mean Colorado? Is that like a joke or is there really a place called Colorado? Okay, what are you guys talking about? I see. I want one of those Peloton treadmills someday. Yeah, that's why. I mean, it's a big expense, but I figure all these stupid like Weight Watchers, $19.99 a month, and this and that, and joining a gym and this and that I know, don't always get to go to. And now we're in lockdown and all this stuff. So I think in the end, I know when I did have a treadmill in my house, years after I would go to the gym every day, and I had one in my house, I wound up selling it at one point. And that's when I got on it all the time. So, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. It's a joke about all the murders in Colorado. I bought the website Colorado recently. Oh, did you really? That was smart. You can put all the yeah, that's what you should do. You should have your website Colorado, and then you should name your YouTube channel Colorado. What are you doing? And then you can cover all the murders in Colorado. I love it. There you go. Get busy. Let's see. Will we be able to see Doomsday on the ID app here in Idaho? Yes. So, the ID channel is doing a 3-hour episode interview with Larry and Kay. And it sounds like there's going to be some good information on there. We're trying to figure out, and maybe Robbie knows. Robbie, how can we watch it in a live chat together? Is there a way so that they can actually hear and we can watch it? Can I get the ID channel on my computer when it's actually on TV? That's my big question. Because I think that'd be really cool to do a live stream, live watch of, it's December 20th. And then for people that don't have the ID channel, then they get to watch it too. Is that possible? Are we allowed to do that? How can we do that? Yeah, I was just talking to Kresha about this. We will watch in my Discord probably. Oh, okay. There you go. So Robbie can host it in his Discord. That would be awesome. We can watch together and then everyone can make their own videos, etc. That'd be great. All right, Ron, take care. Bye. Thank you. Stay safe too. Stay well. Stay healthy, please. Thank you. I'll record it and host it for people that can't get it. There we go. Like our friends in, there's some people that we were doing that for some of the Datelines and stuff. And because if you're in Europe, you can't watch the US TV shows. To do a live would be great, and through Facebook. I don't know if we can do it through Facebook, though, because I don't know if you can actually stream a TV show that's on. You got to remember there's copyright stuff, and there's ways you have to get around it. No, it doesn't cost to get a Discord. You can have Discord for free. I think it ended up being a helpful resource to quite a few people. Yeah. Yes, Facebook will shut you down because it's copywritten. So you can't really watch a real TV show that's copywritten on Facebook. That's the problem. There has to be a way around it. And I don't think you can do it on Facebook. Facebook is too restrictive. News is one thing, because as far as that goes, the freedom of information, what is it called? There's a law for news. Like I can put news clips all day long in my videos because you can't stop people from spreading news, right? But a show like that, like Dateline, isn't really considered news. The ID stuff, that won't be considered news. It's a show. So it's copywritten. Even me hosting and sharing a super gray area. Yeah, we got to be careful. I don't want my channel shut down over, copyright strikes, and they can shut you down, my YouTube. So we have to be really careful. Have a barf bag handy, but I think it's a good idea to have public see the trial and how the system works when the trial starts. Okay. Yeah. Barf bag for sure. We used to use a different website specifically for exactly what we were talking about to watch things together, but it's been shut down. The only way to get around is the Discord server. All right. Yeah, we got to be careful. We don't want to lose our freedom of press or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, something like that, Leighton, it's called. So it's, sometimes they'll try to say that you can't share this or that, but you can. But you have to be really careful. Like my first copyright strike, I think, was the BBC channel got me on one of the things. And basically it said I could keep it up, but basically they would get all the monetization that goes with it. Wannabe Sleuth. Hey, I love your channel. Appreciate your hard work. Thank you. And thank you for being here, Wannabe Sleuth. I love your name. Perfect. Thank you so much for the donation. Very much appreciated. So sweet of you. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Very kind. I'm glad you're here. That so we did. Remember last week I was like, we're almost at 10,000, and then we got 10,000 while we were in our live stream. Now we're much higher than 10,000. So it worked, and 10,000 seems to have been a really important milestone. Really important. 10,181 now. So since last Saturday, we've gotten another 181 subscribers. So I'm really happy. It's always organically grown. Never had like these huge like viral videos or anything like that. But I feel like you guys are a solid group of subscribers, and I really appreciate you. You know, there's 100 of you in the live stream today, and I really appreciate you. Oh, I just sound okay with this microphone, Robbie? Good to know. Yeah, I've had some weird complaints about my sound again, and I don't know what to do about it, but I'm using this microphone here. Now, when I use I don't have it in front of me. When I do the recorded videos, I use the other camera, and I use the remote Rode microphone. And I noticed when I'm not talking, that little teeny tiny hum from the computer, it picks that up really loud. When I'm talking, it goes away. But a lot of times as I'm like coming on, you'll hear that. And so yesterday, I was playing with it, and I was just going to like fade in, and that seemed to help a little bit with that. But thank you guys so much. Yeah. Thank you, Crimea River. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, you're usually here. Yeah, for sure. Joy Catcher, you too. You like the lights. And Emily, thank you very much. Kathy, you're such a class act and put your heart and soul into this channel. In any case, proud to be part of this channel. Thank you, Emily. Thank you. Thank you. I got a bad review for my podcast on Sound LL. It's like, sorry, I'm novice. I'm just learning, stranger. I know they are they can be brutal, man, about the podcast platform. Oh my gosh. In the beginning, I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. They're mean. They expect us to be the same as like Dateline and everything else. I'm like, hey, I'm just a person. Yes, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel so you get notifications. I don't do videos every day. I can't. I'm a nurse. If you don't know that, I'm a registered nurse. I'm a case manager, and I work 40 hours a week, Monday through Friday, like 4 till 4 o'clock, 4:30. And then I have my 83-year-old mother living with me, who can be a little bit of work. I'm not going to lie. And so, life's pretty busy. What the heck is this doing? Go away. Thank you, the O'Brien Crazy Farm. I love your name. Everyone just keep doing it. We love your channel. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. And I just want it to be organically grow and keep a solid group of people. You know, our demographic is awesome. We have great people here. I look and see who, I don't know who you like the 10,000 are specifically, but it does show that, we're not a bunch of kids, and it's nice. It's a nice group of people. So I'm glad everybody that's new, stick around. Stick around. Don't break the lamp. Oh God, I know. I already broke look at the ornament on the Charlie Brown tree. I'm so mad. Thank you. Yeah. She might not say that, but you do, but I appreciate it. She keeps threatening to move to a 1-bedroom apartment. I'm like, she's like, I can't get this out of the microwave. I'm like, how's that 1-bedroom apartment sounding for you there? I'm very sarcastic, and she gets it, like, she's like, I'm like, you just build a shower. So, who's that? Eris, probably if someone cared about Ronnie and Sydney, they'd tell them to just be quiet. Oh, I'm missing something. Jazz Norman. Oh, Nor Jazz has a toilet paper ornament on her tree. Oh, that's hilarious. Hi from the Netherlands. Yes, somebody nodded. So that leg lamp comes from the movie Christmas Story. The Christmas Story. And if you've never seen it, it's an iconic movie. You have to watch it. It's hilarious. It's really good. And that leg lamp became an icon from that movie for sure. And there's some great scenes in it. And it's just a good movie. It's a good Christmas movie. And I'm sure you can find it on Netflix or wherever right now. But it's called A Christmas Story. And it's really, really good. Oh, Watt's parents. That's who you're talking about to tell them to be quiet. Gotcha. Yeah, we all need, oh, look, the Christmas Story is on. Oh my God, there goes my wood. Right, cough drops. A Christmas Story is on all day on TBS on Christmas Day. Great. That's awesome. All day. They're going to play it over and over. I'll have to catch it for sure because it's going to be one of those quiet Christmases. We need to be careful this year. Oh, it's challenging. Thank you, Wannabe Sleuth. And thank you, Crimea River. Yeah, we all got our favorite Christmas movies, but I want to get more like things from movies. Like what other iconic, like maybe from Christmas Vacation. What can I get? What does Amazon sell about that? Like to add to my collection. Christmas movie nostalgia. I was raised Jewish. A Christmas Story was still on nonstop on Christmas Day in my house. We love it. TNT plays A Christmas Story. Oh, bunny pajamas. Yes. There's a Christmas Story museum in the real house they made it in. Is there really? Where is it? Hi, Kristen. How are you? "24 Hours of A Christmas Story, 20th Century Tradition." Perfect. A squirrel. Yeah. Muppet Christmas Carol. My husband played Christmas music too much. I think I'm going to start listening to Christmas music again. Now it's about time. I am not people putting their trees up before Thanksgiving. You guys, whatever. I'm not doing that. That thing gets on my nerves after a while. I love it during the season, but I can't have it too long in my house. So, Sound of Music. All Christmas gatherings are canceled in Quebec. Sorry, I do have a cough drop in my mouth right now because I can feel I was either going to start going into one of those stupid coughing fits or my voice is kind of funky. Allergies out here are bad. I've been using my Flonase and my Zyrtec, everything. It's like making me nuts. Lisa says, I can't remember the town, but it's in a recent video. He stayed there overnight, like in a B&B. Oh, cool. How can I send you a super chat? I'm new to that. I think there's like in the bottom down there, there's like a $sign. You click on that and then it asks for the info. If you wanted to do that. Leighton. Yeah, I know. Some of you Christmas buffs are like, I'm just like, oh, it's making me crazy. I have too much. I'm running out of time. Like it starts making me feel like I'm running out of time. I don't like getting stressed over Christmas. Scrooged. There was a cute movie on Netflix, and I think that part 2 came out. It was kind of remind me of Elf. Oh my God, Elf. How can I not have said Elf? Elf is one of my annual oh my God, I love that movie. Elf is the best. And then so there's another one that's like Elf, but it's about a girl who is Santa's kids and her brother, and then it's been a year since I've seen it, but I really enjoyed it. It was that the brother runs away to Phoenix, Arizona. So they try to go find him. I'll have to watch it again. But anyways, there's a number 2. There's a second, a second one now out. Makes me happy that people love Christmas so much, but man, since I don't celebrate, the month-long winter displays get old. Yeah, I bet. You're like, oh my gosh, when have I taken that down? Yeah, Elf is one of my favorite. You can rent the whole house next door to the bumps. Oh my gosh, can you really? The Grinch, Christmas Chronicles, Noel. That's it. Noel on Disney. Yes, there it is. Noel. Is there a number 2? Did they make a second one? I liked it. Noel was good. Oh, Little Drummer Boy game. Start with the group text and overhears the song is out. The last person not to hear it is the winner. It's fun. Oh, that's funny. That's a good one. I filmed a new Hallmark in my in-laws' hometown in Utah this summer. Oh, did they really? That's cool. Lots of videos on YouTube. All right. Oh, they did not make a second one. Okay, so I'm thinking of something else then. I was hoping they did because that's what I thought when I saw that. But that was something on Netflix. There was a second one. So, but Noel was good, you guys. If you want to watch something it's on the Disney Channel if you have it. I got the Disney Channel. What is your favorite Christmas song? Mine is "Oh Holy Night." You know what I like is from the Charlie Brown Christmas, the piano. What's the name of that one? It's my favorite, but it's just instrumental from Charlie Brown Christmas. That's one of my favorite ones. And the Little Drummer Boy. The new Christmas movie they came out with yesterday is called Godmothered. I'll have to check it out. Mary, Did You Know is, yes, beautiful song. Very beautiful song. Oh Holy Night, beautiful song. The River. Anything by Bing Crosby. Old King Wenceslas. Good King Wenceslas. Good King Wenceslas. Last looked out on the feast of Stephen. Mary, Did You Know is a beautiful song. Yeah. I worked in a furniture store last holiday year and never want to hear Christmas music nonstop again. I bet when you're in it, like nonstop, like at least at home, you can turn it off. The Undoing on HBO is one to watch. It's not a Christmas theme. All right. The Undoing. I'm writing that down. Hi, Lulu. Oh my God. Poor Lulu. She needs to get to the groomer. Santa Baby. And then in Elf, when they do that, the duet when she's in the shower and he comes in there, that one's good. What is that? What song is that? Why do I have such a brain fart on names of songs? I play that on Google. I lose every time. There's not song pop, but it's called song something, and you can play like a stranger somewhere in the world. And anyway, so asks like you play like the beginning of a song, and they're supposed to name the artist and title, or at least just the title. And I've lost every single time. And I'm like, I know this song. I know this song. What the heck's the name of it? I can't think of the name of it. Baby, It's Cold Outside. That's the other one. Yeah, Baby, It's Cold Outside. I like that. I like that duet they do on Elf. Very good. All right. Well, we're at an hour. And since we're off the true crime topic, I'm going to go chestnuts, oat roasting on open fire. Nat King Cole. Perfect. I am going to skedaddle. And thank you guys all for being here. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. And if you do go on Amazon, if you want to use my affiliate link, if you're going to buy those or anything, you can click through there. That helps with the channel. And I really appreciate just the support. It means a lot and it helps keep my channel going. And I definitely appreciate it. So I will see you guys soon. Have a wonderful Saturday. And then we need to, for my Zodiac and Sixth Sense, I want to do a Zoom call within the next week. Robbie, I'll get with you. I promise you. I'll figure my schedule out maybe one night this week for sure so we can get that all set up. So it'll be much better. All right, guys. Yes, Katrina, watch on the rerun. And everybody, thank you for being here. Stay well, stay safe, stay home. Don't get sick. I want to see you all here. Me too. Thank you, Leighton. Love this YouTube family as well. We have a great community. I'm really proud of it. Thank you. And there's my Amazon link Elaine just put up. Thanks again. Have a great one. Bye.